Back again, y'all, with another video. This time talking about some tips that we could teach our children to avoid being touched inappropriately. Number one, knowing simple things like your address, your own address, where you live. We'll get into talking about how to avoid being touched by family members and strangers later. Well, not right now, we're on strangers, but we'll talk about family members and all that in a minute. But let's first get to tip number one, which is knowing your address, where you live. That's going to be very important because no matter what age you are, you need to know how you can get help, right? And where you can go to, where's home for you, even if it's a foster care. Know that there are authorities in place that will help you, right? So whether that's the police, nobody wants to see a child hurt. Nobody. Most people are not going to want to see that. So know that there are people who are going to support you no matter what. No matter what it feels like, no matter what it seems like they've told you, and they will tell you things. They will tell you things like, we're going to hurt your parents, stuff like that. I'm getting ahead of myself, but my heart is beating a million miles a minute, guys. So forgive me if I'm trying to just shove this information down your throats, but yeah, we need to make them safe, right? So, knowing your address, knowing who your corner is, right? Who are the people that support you, and knowing things like what are not assigning your body parts a nickname. So we need to know that this is a vagina or this is a penis, because and the reason to that which will be touched, if touched inappropriately, will be shameful, right? So let's not make that equation even in a child's mind. If I'm going too fast, I apologize, but let's see something else. Space. So a person has to be able to touch you if they're close to you. So one of the things that my mother taught me was to not sit on any man's lap. That was forbidden, and I'm grateful for that, right? So tips like that will not only help her or him be aware of, space and touch and sense of, what's right and wrong touch. I talk about that, right? What's good touch and what's bad touch. Comfortability is going to be the key factor in a child and how they respond to, or how you as a child respond to someone in your space, right? You have the right to say, you're in my space, I don't like it, or back up. How about that? Simple as that, right? It's your space. If you don't want somebody touching you, it could be simple as your arm. Move it immediately, and then let them know, don't touch me like that again. Don't touch me, right? You have that right. Use it whenever you feel uncomfortable. Use it. Use that voice, because you deserve to be heard on your body, on what you got going. And then lastly, tell people what's going on. People care. People want to hear. They don't want to hear that you're hurting. I mean, and they will. There's psychiatrists that can listen to you talk about your hurt. And we'll talk about that again another time. But just, guys, be safe. I came on here without makeup again. So, this information is going to be, this information is vital for me to get out there to you guys. Because, I mean, man, we got to know. And I bring the puppets. I do this for free. Okay, I teach this information for free because it's that important. Please use me. I bring the puppets and we talk about it. We keep it funky, we don't get vulgar. We're just very classy at all times. We try to be. Mama is a little raw, but it is what it is. You guys be safe. Children, be safe. And don't talk to people. Don't talk to people. I talk to children all the time, and I love it when you guys talk back to me. That makes my whole day, because I don't have any children, but you guys make my whole life. But I don't. I try not to I will never be invasive, but I just want to know how you're doing in school and all that type of stuff. But I will not engage with a child here on social media, because it's too dangerous. But I will be praying for you, and that's even more powerful. In the name of Jesus, I love you. Bye.